Good morning, everyone. This is Jeannie, and welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to come on really quickly and answer a question that one of my subscribers asked, and I'm so sorry I don't remember who it was, but it was about my housework in my planner. I use the Franklin Covey, they call it the Franklin Covey, no, I'm sorry, they call it the Franklin Planner now. And let me show you. I really should reprint this because I change this a lot. Wait, let me see if you can even see it. That is how I do my housework during the week. I might tweak it again, change it up, and hi, Scooter, and try to do it 1 or 2 days a week instead of splitting it all up throughout the week. When I stopped working, I felt like I had the luxury of doing that, and so far it's worked out good for me. But the longer I'm retired, I just feel like sometimes we are able to get out more, and that's what I've noticed. So sometimes I just don't have time to do all of my housework unless I know for sure that I'm going to be staying home for an entire day. Now, I did do my housework in one day once since I've retired, and it just about killed me. I don't know if I just didn't get any sleep that night or what, but I think I'm going to try to switch that up and try it one more time. So that is what I wanted to share with you. Let's see, the other thing I wanted to share is I know that a lot of people are have been homeschooling their children, or at least getting them organized to do virtual learning. When I began homeschooling, my daughter was in 3rd grade, I think, or 4th, and my son in either 2nd or 3rd. And talk about a huge organizing endeavor. You have to be, in order to homeschool, it's like the most major organizing project that I have ever had to take on. Now, the first year or the first semester, I was like starting at 9 o'clock, and they were still in school by 5, and I kind of went overboard. I was trying to stick to how the schools did it: recess, lunch, breaks, 40 minutes, 45 minutes in each subject per day. Well, as I went along, I discovered that kids are very adept in figuring something out, doing a subject, and not taking 45 to 50 minutes per lesson, per subject. But sometimes within 10 or 15 minutes, they get it. They understand the problem. They practice it for a little bit, and depending on your curriculum, it just sticks to their brain. So as time went on, we had a very not fast school day, but a very short-lived school day compared to the public schools. And it really worked out great for our family because we traveled. My husband traveled for work, and I was able to take the kids with us and just be together as a family unit, and they never really missed any school. And I have my reasons for why I chose to homeschool way back then. I remember, though, every single summer wondering if I should keep doing this, because you never know if you're doing your job correctly. You never really know. I had to really have a lot of self-confidence that I was teaching them according to the curriculum that I bought the right way, and that they were practicing enough so that it would stick to their brains and continue onward through the next grade. The best way that I discovered that that I was doing a good job, was through their SATs and their scores and the testings that the school system, the public school system did for us. And sure enough, they were always right on target or much further ahead. And I feel like they didn't have the distraction of a whole classroom, 30, 40 kids in the same classroom. They didn't have the distraction. They didn't have the competition, even though that's sometimes good for kids. It wasn't for me when I was in school. And I was able to give them one-on-one teaching. And it was just amazing to me how quickly they picked things up when they were comfortable, when they weren't being pressured. And another thing is, way back then when I was homeschooling, I had a lot of friends tell me, well, they're not socializing. They have no friends to play with. Well, when you're at school, you're not supposed to play with friends. You're supposed to learn and study and listen to the teacher. The only times they socialized was during recess and lunch and at the bus stop. So by introducing my children to other activities like piano lessons, my daughter was in dancing lessons. They had crafts and art outside, that we paid for. It didn't cost that much. Then my son was in Boy Scouts, and they always had activities. My daughter was in Sunday school. Well, they were both in Sunday school. There were all kinds of activities. There were homeschool associations that we joined where they went on field trips. In fact, one year I was in charge of the field trips for the homeschooling group in our area, and we went on field trips and ballets, and we got discounts just like the public schools did. So I think what I'm trying to say is that if you just relax in your homeschooling approach, you have the curriculum. You have one thing that's really important is what they need to learn in 1 year. Can't remember what it's called. It's been a while. But you have a synopsis of what they're supposed to learn in that year, and then you just break it up and make sure they learn all of that. Then they'll be ready for the next grade. But the most important thing is just relaxing and having a lot of confidence in yourself that you're their mother. You can do this. They listen to you probably better than an outsider. Sometimes it's opposite, I know. But it was a very successful time for our family. And when they were in 11th and 12th grade, they had to take testings to go into college. And now they both have 4-year degrees, doing very well. My son is an English teacher at a local high school. He's also adjunct at a college nearby, also part-time. And they're doing very well. So I can very confidently just tell you that it was very successful for our family. Just remember to relax, know that you can do it. Try to find some confidence in yourself. You're their mother or father. And, if you raise your children up until this point, you can certainly teach them a few things that someone else wrote in a curriculum. I think the biggest problem right now is finding curriculum. He wants everyone to wake up. He's right there. So if you guys have any questions about homeschooling or my housework, feel free to ask any questions. Like I said, it's been a while since I homeschooled. I don't see how it can be much different than it was. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. And I will be more than happy to answer any questions. So you guys take care. Have a wonderful day. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone. Scooter. Baby, they're getting up soon.